Happiness and excitement is on faces of parents and young people waiting for graduation. Here with me is an engineer waiting to graduate this year with Chambogo University. She's going to be graduating with bachelor's degree in electrical engineering. But in a turn of events shortly after graduation, we have seen students start lamenting and misery and suffering become a daily bread. We want to take a deep dive and ask ourselves what could be the problem? What is the logic behind all this suffering and misery? Yet, it takes about 20 to 25 years to achieve the bachelor's degree. I welcome you, former student. Now I think we are becoming a former student of Chambogo University, to this program of the Ivan Show.
Thank you, Ivan. Greetings to you all viewers. My name is Juliet, a former student of Chambogo University, awaiting graduation on the 8th of December in the bachelor's degree in electrical engineering.
Yes, Juliet, I know you are excited, your parents are excited to achieve what you have been working for, I think, since your childhood. How does this graduation, how does it feel for you to achieve this bachelor's degree?
Exciting. It's very, very, very exciting to achieve my childhood dream to be an engineer, more so an electrical engineer. I am very, very excited that it's finally coming down and I'm taking it home after 5 good years with COVID that added us one. But it's so exciting. Yeah, no fears for me. I'm very excited. I just want to take it home and call it off.
Yeah, I understand in African setting, definitely whoever finishes university, you have a certain class you start occupying in the society. But quickly, I want you to take me through the experience shortly you have gone through after exams. I know you have been in internship. Maybe how has been the field so far? You must have tasted the bitterness of that field.
Fortunate for me, it's not been bitter. For some other individuals, my friends, it's been bitter, very bitter. But while at university, you really know I did my best to connect my friends, do all that I could do to prepare for this time. So personally, immediately after school, I've been somewhere trying to develop myself, do something, train with a small allowance that is keeping me up within Kampala. But for majority of my friends, they're still lagging behind, they're still seated, others are home, just waiting for graduation and no hopes of going anywhere. They have tried to push applications here and there, but we are possibly thinking they have been lagged behind by that transcript that they don't have, and when it comes, we're expecting the best.
Juliet, I want to give you a highlight that even when scripts come, because I want you to get informed that universities are graduating, different universities are graduating number of students every year, and the government is overwhelmed. People in employment, CEOs are overwhelmed in those companies. So for me, I feel that there is going to be an increasing unemployment amidst the big hopes you have to get employed. How do you expect to handle such a situation in case you fall a victim of unemployment?
Unemployment has been there. It's there. And it will be there. It's hard to cut down unemployment. Even in these so-called developed countries, we have the unemployed, youth and the elderly. So even here, much as we're going to graduate, it's going to be there. Some are going to be employed, others are not going to be employed. Now the question to me back is, who is going to be unemployed? Why should it be me? What am I going to do to make sure I am not in the unemployed sector? And if I fail there, what can I do to still earn a living? Because in the end, it's money. Yeah, so Like I said, I am fortunate. I'm not yet unemployed. I hope I don't become. I'm going to do my best to maintain where I am or improve, but not to sit back home. So for those who are still lacking what to do, it's one, keep applying. Keep applying. And when you apply, follow your application. Don't throw the paper to the receptionist and run. Don't throw your paper to the HR and run. Try to follow up. That's the first trick. Follow up, and follow up. One will definitely turn out to be
Our elders advise us to incubate something that we should not so much focus on being employed. And we become self-reliant. Do you believe in that mentality?
I do believe in it, but my issue here is capital. Capital to begin, the knowledge to begin. You will not start much if you don't have the money. If your parents can give you something, good for you. Start the mdala, start the chapat stalls.
But someone has finished a bachelor's degree.
No, a bachelor's degree is
You're
not
professionally an engineer. Now they find you.
I am an engineer.
Yes.
I don't eat the degree. I eat money. And one of my friends told me, when you are paying for something, they don't ask for the source of that money. They ask for the money. So if it's a stall, start it. Any job, by the way, do it. Do it as long as it gives you money, as long as it doesn't get you to the streets, it doesn't make you hopeless. Do it. If you lack capital, try to talk to your friends, your family. If they cannot, hook around and have something. Do not lag behind. Do not sit because you're unemployed.
Juliet, I want us to bring this discussion in this aspect. I know at campus you must have been going through a lot and with other students. But recently the released report from Uganda AIDS Commission show that the number of infections are increasing, and average at 15 years, people start negotiating sexual intercourse.
Okay.
Now, at campus, do you still believe that there is anyone who moves out of campus when she's still virgin?
Yes.
But do you believe that many students might along the way mess up and get infected with HIV?
Many, yes.
Should it be the reason why they shortly run short of hope and they start eating misery and suffering every day?
Acquiring AIDS is an accident. But it's an accident out of our decisions. How do they acquire this HIV? Intercourse, live intercourse. Most of these students do drink, and I believe alcohol is the biggest source of evil at campus. I drink with Ivan. I try to trust Ivan, and in the end he infects me, or I infect him, because we went live without testing. No, our minds cannot remind us to use CDs. We are infected. And the other thing is, at campus, lifestyle. Some of us, or some of our friends, I want to put myself out, but some of our friends tend to raise the lifestyle that their parents or their guardian cannot provide. So in the end, to keep up with that class, especially on the ladies' side, you outsource money from those who have. And believe it, those who have are the elderly. Some of these elderly have already gotten infected. So they infect us. And you know, for some ladies that are weak, it's hard to deny a 500,000 cash for a one-night stand. But it's the one-night stand that kills your life. Some of them want iPhones, they want to live in good apartments, they want to drive while at campus, they want to go to the Maldives and other good places abroad. In the end, they mess up.
Can we blame parents for not taking responsibility to give them the lifestyles they desire?
No, no. Why do I say this? Parents, by the way, do a lot for us. By the time a parent brings you to campus or throughout school, they have given up a lot for you to be better. They have not brought you to campus to give you a vehicle and drive. No, they have brought you to acquire knowledge and skills, to push you to somewhere and you get the car. My father always tells me, I can buy the car today and drive it, but I want you to drive the car. You understand? Because he can drive it, but maintain it is another thing. But if I am educated like I am now, I can buy it and maintain it, and buy more by them.
Juliet, I understand you were a former leader at Chambogo University right away from your year one. Give us your experience in leadership throughout the university life.
It was good to serve. I love serving, so it was really good. To begin with, I was very scared to join politics, university politics especially because of finances. Luck got me to the
and
position.
You started right away in year one to be a leader?
Year one, semester one.
Yes.
So I was fished out by a friend who asked me to take up her position, and I did. I was scared, asked God about it, and then my friends, and then a group of friends just pushed me without any penny. And they did it for me. In the end, I was declared a winner for my position. Now, I served. I take pride in it because the second term I was unopposed. It's rare at university.
Yes.
After what we did in year one,
yes.
In our first term of office.
Yes.
So I was unopposed for the second term. When I went there, I went for deputy speakership and lost, but I still served. I still served. So for me, it was a good moment. One to always interact with many students and be trusted with students. So I got different ideas of life, different ideas of what people go through. I related with my life, and it helped me to love who I am more and know that I am better off to serve. Now, number two is I got opportunity to meet different elder people in politics and in other sectors. So it was a good moment for me, but it was also tricky on the other hand, how you are the epitome in one way or the other, and people look up to you for so many different things, so you're pushed to the wall. And at a point you're pushed to the wall that you really have to do extraordinary things. And in that way, I was actually forced to do a diploma at LDC.
Oh.
To be able to serve the students better, to interpret the constitution better, and to put out what they expected of me. So I did my best, but it was, it would put me in some enclosed space and then put some air, some hot air outside, and the pressure was quite much.
No, Juliet, what is that incredible moment that you enjoyed during at campus that you can't miss out to speak?
Or is about campus? I don't know. The first day I was declared a winner for my position as a DRC. And I think the day my results were out, final results.
That you are now in graduation list.
I cried. I was at office, so I cried and I said, God, who am I that this has come to an end? But during campus, series of events were happening, you know, reaching in a big enclosed place. There are many students and you're being introduced even by leaders of the university is also incredible for me. Being on university compound, you're greeted by so many students that you do not know, and sometimes you're with your friends and they fish you out. Hi, DRC, hello, honorable. It was a very, very good moment for me. I will never forget.
What was that moment that you felt you were at crossroads?
Now, one time after the second COVID, university extended examinations. in my 4th year, 1st semester. So I had planned, because remember, I was supposed to graduate in 2022 December, having started in 2018. But in last year, 2022, we were still at campus in final year. So after preparing for 4th year, 1st semester examinations, university pushes for another month. Now I looked at it like they have pushed us to again do 2nd semester in 2023, which was out of my mind. That is my worst day at university. My friends know.
But what brings all the excitement? Because I've interacted with a number of graduates waiting for graduation, graduates in waiting. They're very super excited, super excited. What is the logic behind this excitement?
You see, once you come to university, now leave alone those we find in Kampala and at school, the village is waiting. Now, especially I am the first girl on my LC1 to graduate, to cross from O level to A level. Now go ahead to university with a bachelor's in electrical engineering. What I have left behind is a burden. And I believe for some of my other friends, if not so many of them, they have the same scenarios. Now, coming back home, and I said, Daddy, Mommy, my dear aunties and uncles, this is the degree. The degree not of a man, the degree not of a child, the degree not of HIV. This is the degree of your healthy girl child. It's the biggest part of excitement. It's the only thing exciting me, by the way.
We still have Chinyam Tuma Juliet is a student at Chambogo University waiting for graduation in this upcoming December. She's going to graduate with bachelor's degree in electrical engineering. Now, if we can slide and take a deep dive in life after campus. I understand that for the past few months, you have been off campus premises.
Yes.
How are you adapting to the situation? And moving forward, what do you hope after the graduation?
You see, life is designed in a way that it's just like this. You know, it's school, from school you begin to work. If there is a man, you get married and have a family. If he's not there, you keep.
By the way, when did you intend to get married?
We leave that one. But it's like that. So from school, I automatically knew I am going to first rest out of books, have them off my mind, and rest a little bit, and then begin the job search. In my job search, I got the job. Now, what is on my table is, one, maintain my job, if it is satisfying. Number two, look out for more. Even if it's not, even if it's satisfying, it is not good to settle down. I am training, so I will use my skills in any way of life, and look on the other side of life also. But on, also for me as a leader, an inborn leader, I believe, I am still looking at mentoring my village mates, mentoring those who come around me, and bringing out a generation that is going to be proper, to bring out a section of people that can look up to me and do something that will please the community.
When you talk about mentorship, I definitely concur with you, because the purpose of education is to impact the society, and in any case, you find the education you have received does not in any way help the society change positively, I think it is a disservice. Then most importantly, I'm looking at an aspect that you are going to finish, you have finished actually, but in December the university will officialize it. I'm looking at that life immediately, because you see, majority of ladies after university, straight away they go to marriage. So, and for me, I have a different perspective on that, because you are from school, you are going into another institution, you are not giving yourself a break to incubate and do something independent on your own. How are you intending to handle this?
There is no right time for anything. You can get married during school or immediately after school or just years after school. As long as there is a right partner. And a right partner can actually help you develop faster than you being independent. So if you cannot handle independence, I give you a tick to go for marriage when you have a right partner. But as for me, I am still on God.
So people are free to come and give in their requests.
No.
All right. When we look at the employment world, we find a challenge that many ladies take up opportunities because of, and this one it is for a fact, because of exchanging their bodies. It's the reason why they are favored, even when they are not based on merit. How do you, what do you have to say about this?
I always call them the weak ladies. Your brains should speak for you, yourself should speak for you, not your body.
But do you know life after campus without a job, when you have a paper and you don't have even any financial assistance to help you?
I don't want to lie, I really don't know so much about it.
Yes.
But to begin with, I go back to parents. Dear daddy, dear mommy, if you support me and take me through school, if I am unfortunate to get a job immediately, don't lose hope. Don't give up on me. Support me in some way or the other. Give me some rent, give me some upkeep, dear uncles and aunties who have been supporting us through school. Support us until we get jobs, so that we are not going to lose hopes and then give in our bodies for jobs. But on the other hand, dear ladies, dear we, let's not give up. Your body is a temple of Christ. Your brain can take you further than your body. Your body will get you a job. Your brain may not maintain it. Fight for what you can maintain. Your body is not going to be maintained. Your bad boss, I will call him a bad boss, who is going to sleep with you for a job, will not sleep with you entirely. He wants fresh blood every day. Fresh blood. And what I've seen is young ladies are more beautiful.
Definitely. With
18
no doubt.
to 23, very beautiful. So you come with your 25, they sleep with you. After 3 months, you can't deliver, you're off. Someone else offers fresh blood, they eat, they throw. So please hold yourself dear until you get that job that you deserve.
Which advice would you give to these elders of ours who have overstayed in office and have made us lack opportunities? Because for me, I believe that if the elders have created space for the young generation, for me, I believe that matters regarding unemployment wouldn't have it, because it is escalating so fast.
But you see, it's tricky. These elders are our parents. We want our parents to work, but we want other people's parents not to work. That's selfishness.
So you also believe that they should remain in offices?
Lately, a 50-year-old man has a 10-year-old child. At 25, you have no child. By 50, your firstborn is going to be 23, 24, maximum. It means you have children who are in high school, children who are in campus, sometimes in primary. As a parent, you're on pressure to provide for those children. So you also have to fight to maintain your job. Now, what can we do on unemployment without tampering with our parents, 50-year-old, 60-year-old, because they have young children to also take care of. And let's not look at their savings. We know this economy. We as children, we as the youth who have left university, can we identify ourselves, develop ourselves, and put ourselves somewhere?
How can
Ivan, why should I, Juliet, be unemployed, but Ivan is employed? What trick did he do? How special is he? Ask yourself that question. How special are you?
Juliet, do you understand the word nepotism?
I do.
Do you believe it exists?
Somehow, yes.
So Ivan can be employed based on that?
So you see, I am a...
I'm not saying it is based on that.
No, 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 no.
But
I am going to say this.
mm,
Not 10,000 students can be, in fact, not even 1,000 can be employed on nepotism in 1 month. But 1,000 different youths can be employed in 1 month. Now, how would you identify yourself to be amongst those that are being employed on merit? That's the question to we the youth. Identify yourself, place yourself somewhere, hang around places that give you opportunities.
in 1986, when NRM government took power, our education levels were still low. But as we speak, at least it is a credit for them in 2023. Majority of Ugandans have received education.
Yes.
Do you think they have prepared these young people, or these people they have given education, to where they are to have what to do? Because it shouldn't be a matter of receiving education. At the end of the day, you should have a landing site.
Like we said before, times have changed. We can prepare ourselves to get ourselves what to do. When you look at a very unemployed Ugandan, run from the village to Kampala, start a stall, it progresses. Who are you not to start it? Yet you're even a very educated, and you know how to arrange it, how to call your customers, use TikTok and other media platforms to sell yourself out and sell out whatever you're doing. That capital, by the way, is not much, 200. Borrow it somewhere. Okay, lie your parent, youth. Lie your parent for 200 and do it.
Biblically, that one is not accepted.
As long as they use it for a good purpose, I think it's okay.
Okay, give advice to parents, African parents, who always have a lot of hopes in their sons and daughters after graduation. But at a later stage, it is not the own making of that daughter, of that son, not to fulfill the expectations of a parent. How can you advise the parents to adapt the status quo in the society, that when you finish campus, you need some good time to stabilize and fulfill their expectations?
To begin with, let's not also give our parents much hope, because we know what's out there sometimes. So when you are in school, try as much as you can to maintain yourself and contain yourself somewhere where your parents don't have to really have much hope. Surprise them if God blesses you. And for our parents, some who are really excited and think after school is straight for you to get money and to be rich in just a twinkle of an eye. It's not the truth. Sometimes it's the truth to the few blessed ones. So when I do not turn out to do as you expect of me, kindly bear with it. It's usually short-lived, I believe. Bear with it, support your child, and give them hope, constant hope. Do not abuse them because they cannot provide food on the table. Do not abuse them because they have come back home with empty hands. Keep us in support and in good shape. Keep mentoring us, and you know, the little hope a parent gives you, tomorrow you will make it, will keep you alive. Otherwise, if you tell me, you good for nothing child, I wasted my tuition on you, I will hang myself, or I will just get away with home and close communication. So parents, kindly keep us in hope for the future.
Juliet, I think Chinyamutuma Juliet is a representation of all students waiting for graduation, and she has comprehensively given her view. I want you to give a congratulatory message to your fellows, classmates or classmates, to the students who have actually, I think some universities began in October.
Yeah.
Others are doing in December. Others are doing in January. Yes, so give the message to the fellow students and your parting shots as we wind up this discussion.
Dear graduates, soon to be graduates, I take this honor to congratulate you. Congratulations upon keeping up with your academics. Congratulations upon holding yourselves dear. Congratulations upon finishing it and finally bringing it home. I thank you very much for not letting down anyone in this world, and I pray that you keep the same or even improve yourselves. And I just hope that we who are leaving university do not leave it in pieces. Leave it as a whole, keep as a whole, and tomorrow be the best you can be. And kindly guide and support those who have stayed at university. They still need us. They need to know how we've made it. Yeah, we can do that.
Thank you so much, Shinyamutuma Juliet, for
You're
a
welcome.
wonderful discussion and for allowing me to speak to us.
Thank you.
And I hope in the upcoming graduation, we are going to prepare for the meals and for
Already
the fun
prepared.
and all the excitement.
I am ready with my whistle.
I implore the government and concerned authorities to surely come in and address matters of unemployment. It is of a great concern that we have experienced this disease for quite some time, and it is still increasing given the increasing number of students graduating every day. Otherwise, I thank you, dear viewers, for watching the Ivan Show. I am Ivan Tukundane, and this is the Ivan Show.